Hello and welcome to Roller Coaster Wars. And yeah, I'm kind of ripping off Coaster Series with this one, but who cares? My series is about to be 5 times better. Today we start off with a battle that is Nitro versus Diamondback. The battle of the best B&M hypercoasters I've done. Nitro standing 230 feet tall with a 215-foot drop, a 68-degree angle, and 80 miles per hour, located at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson Township, New Jersey. Then Diamondback with similar stats, being 230 feet tall with a 215-foot drop, also reaching 80 miles per hour, but this time with a 75-degree angled drop. Diamondback is located in Mason, Ohio, at the Great Park of Kings Island. Both have similar layouts, and both go out in the woods and come back. As I can definitely sense that people don't love hypers and call them ultra repetitive, I still love these types of rides. This will be an in-depth comparison between each element, and at the end, I will give my victor. Diamondback and Nitro being my favorite B&M hypers that I've done, in comparison to Goliath at Six Flags over Georgia, which is also a great attraction. Nitro being my second favorite at Six Flags Great Adventure, and Diamondback being my ultimate favorite at Kings Island. They both share the same model, they both share the same height, but which one will be better? Let's look at Nitro's layout first. It starts with a quick dip out of the station into the impending lift hill. And I do have to say, this lift hill, even though it's the same size, looks honestly a lot bigger than Diamondback's and is really intimidating. Then when you crest the lift of this magnificent coaster, you head into a great first drop. You just float out of your seat all the way down this 215-foot drop. Then you rise up into an airtime-filled churn. This is one of the things I like about Nitro. It's weird profiled elements. Then you head into a weaker floater hill. Definitely one of the weaker moments on the ride. Then once again, that weird profiling comes in handy with this awkward hammerhead turnaround. Then you glide up into the best airtime hill on the ride, out of your seat the whole time. Then you glide up into another churn into the Helix. And I want to talk about this Helix for a second, because honestly, Helixes on B&M Hypers are always good, especially the one on Goliath at Six Flags over Georgia, and this one. It's definitely the most intense part of the ride, and definitely the funnest. Then after a great drop off the mid-course, which barely ever hits, you hit 4 bunny hills, which all deliver some fantastic floater airtime, making it one of my favorite finales ever, especially the last one, which has a steep drop-off. As you can see, this is a great hypercoaster that is criminally underrated. Then, Diamondback starts off with arguably probably a better drop. It rises up into a pretty solid airtime hill here, and then you bank left. Now, I do like the banking on Diamondback because I think it just adds a lot of fun to this attraction. Then you rise up into another solid airtime hill here. And then you head into a Diamondback turnaround, which is not as good as Nitro's in my opinion, just because of the weird profiling. Then you rise up to a trimmed airtime hill, which is once again another plus of Nitro. No trims, except for the mid-course. Then you bank left here, and head up almost a helix-like thing into the mid-course. And yes, Diamondback's mid-course hits a lot harder than Nitro's. Then you get a pretty solid drop off of it in the back row, I'd say, into another airtime hill. And all these airtime hills are great, but something about this finale is lackluster compared to Nitro's. These are 2 pretty solid airtime hills, but it's just missing the rest of them. Then you rise up into a small little helix and dip down into the water. As I know you can't really see it in this POV, there is a splashdown effect on this, which actually looks pretty cool, but it's cooler to look at than to ride. Then you rise up into the... Now, obviously, these are both great rides and great rides in their respective parks. But if I had to choose a favorite here, I choose Nitro. I think it just has a better second half. In fact, if you just gave me first halves, I'd have to say Diamondback. But I don't know, after that trim hill, I feel like Diamondback is still a great ride, but I think falls short to Nitro. Although defending Diamondback, one of the main complaints I hear about it is it has a bad rattle. Nah, it really doesn't, guys. It's a pretty smooth roller coaster. As I would say Nitro is ever so slightly smoother, that's just because that ride is smooth as glass. It doesn't have any rattle at all. I would in fact go as far as saying that Banshee in the same park as Diamondback has the stronger rattle. As I think Nitro's first half tends to be not as good as Diamondback, the second half is just so perfect. Once you get into that helix, it's just a perfect positive moment. Then you head into the finale, which if you're in the back, there's an awesome drop off the mid-course and a bunch of just fun floater moments until the last hill, which if you're in the back is outstanding. Also, if we're comparing first drops here, I do think I like Diamondbacks more. I also like the seating arrangement on Diamondback more with the staggered seating, so if you're in the back, it is a lot longer and there will be a lot more ejector down that drop. But yes, these are both two outstanding hypercoasters that are both some of the best attractions at their respective parks. Just because I like Nitro slightly more does not make Diamondback a bad ride. In fact, Diamondback is my favorite ride at Kings Island. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the video. If you guys enjoyed this roller coaster battle, tell me in the comments below if I should keep this series up. And tell me which one you like more, Nitro or Diamondback. But thanks for watching, and click that like button if you really liked it, and subscribe if you want more content like this. See you guys, and hope you enjoy the next video.